Shocking revelation as Raila and William Ruto come to Sakaja's rescue. The forces were joined overnight to block Sakaja's impeachment. But do you think Sakaja will rise from the sinking ship and the war waged on him by the Nairobi MCAs? With 84 voting yes, passing the constitution threshold. Let us dive into it. Welcome back to our channel. Press the subscribe button for more news bulletins on Royal News, the channel where you get all your trending politics. And we start our bulletins with a big question. Why do you think Raila and Ruto intervened to save Sakaja from the sinking ship of impeachment with 84 MCAs passing the constitution threshold of impeachment?
Party leader wetu Mheshimiwa Raila Odinga kujumuika na mkutano wa viongozi wa County Assembly MCS. Kumekuwa na utata ambaye imekuwa inaendelea katika County Assembly ya Nairobi, na kulikuwa na impending impeachment ya kumtoa gavana wa Nairobi, na kumekuwa na mikutano zaidi ya siku 3, na leo ndio tumekuwa na mkutano wa mwisho ambapo imekuwa ikiongozwa na Mheshimiwa Raila Odinga pamoja na mzee Fred Gumo na mimi mwenyewe nikiwa mwenyekiti na ED wa chama cha ODM bwana Ongwen. Mkutano umeanza vizuri, tumeenda kuongea yale yanawahusu wale ma MCS ambao wamekuwa na changamoto kupitia mkutano yao ambao wamekuwa nayo, na walikuwa napanga kumtoa governor, na walikuwa wameweka sahihi za kutosha za kumtoa gavana wa Nairobi bwana Sakaja. Na katika maongeo yetu ambayo tumekuwa nao kwa masaa 4-5 ambayo yamepita, tumeongea na watu wamezungumza na MCS wametoa mambo yao na yamesikizwa, na vile vile pia leadership wametoa mambo yao ikasikizwa. Kwa hivyo kwa kauli moja tumekubaliana kwamba hiyo impending impeachment yairishwe na itolewe, na sasa tumekubaliana governor aendelee na kazi na vile vile ajumuike na akapewa pia marekebisho ambayo anafaa kufanya katika uongozi wake.
Now on Friday, over 84 MCAs converged and gave out their signatures and passed the impeachment motion of Sakaja.
So it's not fair to Nairobians that Arthur Johnson Sakaja continue being the governor of Nairobi. We ask that as of now, we demand that Arthur Johnson Sakaja exit as the governor of Nairobi, and he is taken care of through an impeachment process which we have launched now, and we are going to ensure it is a members-only driven process. It is not influenced by any private person. It is not influenced by any contractor. It is not influenced by any leadership person in the leadership. The leadership will sign as MCAs. We have the charges ready, more than 20 charges, 20 substantive charges against the governor. We have enough signatures. We passed the threshold. In the 5th minute of collection of signatures, we already had the minimum required 42. We want to ensure that we are not going to take the motion with 42. We are going to take the motion with 100 signatures. We believe that this movement of 100 strong is to ensure that 100 elected and nominated MCAs are going to ensure that Sakaja, it is a whole house initiative. Everybody, it is very rare for us to agree on everything. But for the first time, we find it is very hard to get somebody supporting Sakaja in the midst of these MCAs. In all that regard, tunasema kwamba ili Nairobi iwak tena, Sakaja must go. Ili garbage itolewe Nairobi, Sakaja must go. Ili infrastructure ama barabara zijengwe, Sakaja must go. Ili maisha ya watu ichunguliwe kupitia kwa zanati zetu, Sakaja must go.
Now the MCAs were totally determined to remove the Nairobi governor from office, and they never wanted to take any intimidation or any top dogs to intervene. But what has suddenly changed? That now they are coming to Sakaja's rescue. It was no question of doubt that Sakaja was going to be kicked out of the office. But Raila and Ruto came to Sakaja's rescue. The question is, why? Can we look at some of the reasons why Raila and Ruto came to Sakaja's rescue. Now, it is insinuated that Raila was paid 400 million to actually save Sakaja's life. And speculations are there was a meeting and the MCAs were being paid 5 million shillings. Remember, Raila Odinga converged a meeting at the Oginga house with his ODM MPs before Sakaja's presence, and they discussed about rescuing Sakaja from the famous impeachment. This explains the removal or the withdrawal of Sakaja's impeachment. Now, with Sakaja out of the picture, whom do you think was actually going to replace Sakaja as the Nairobi governor? Would Sakaja survive without the backup of Raila Odinga? Because we know Nairobi politics is dominated by none other than Raila Odinga. Do you think Mount Kenyan region was actually targeting to install a Nairobi governor from Mount Kenyan region? In this case, we are looking at Rigathi Gachagua.
Tumeanza sasa kutaka kujua what is going in Nairobi, and I'm going to take keen interest of the political developments in this city. Kwa sababu Nairobi is the capital city of Kenya. It is the seat of government. It is a business center of Eastern Central Africa. Mambo ya Nairobi, rais na mimi lazima tuhakikishe inaendelea sawa sawa. And we are going to do that not because we are voters here, but we are stakeholders here. We have homes here. Watoto wetu wamezaliwa kwa hii city, tumewalea hapa, mali yetu yote iko kwa hii jiji. We are stakeholders of this city.
Do you think Rigathi Gachagua had eyes on the governor of Nairobi's seat? Because Sakaja's main problem is none other than Mount Kenyan region, because the ODM currently supports him and they endorse him as the Nairobi governor, because Raila Odinga gave his consent that he will support Sakaja for the 2027 re-election of the gubernatorial seat. The question is, can Gachagua succeed in taking over the Nairobi gubernatorial seat? Kenyans are watching. 87 is just not a number, but a constitutional threshold to actually impeach Johnson Sakaja, meaning even the ODM MPs were in for the removal of Johnson Sakaja. So far, 87 MCAs had voted yes to impeach Governor Sakaja, meaning both ODM and UDA MCAs were in to impeach Sakaja from office. Why has William Ruto and Raila Odinga decided to come to the rescue of Johnson Sakaja? Is it actually true the MCAs were paid 5 million each in order to rescue Johnson Sakaja? It is called politics, the interests and benefits of politics. And if they actually succeeded in impeaching Sakaja, who was going to take over? Definitely the deputy. And where does the deputy lie? Is the deputy with the Ruto, or is the deputy on the opposition? What do you think? Was it a good mood for Raila Odinga to actually come to Sakaja's rescue? Leave me your views on the comment section. Subscribe to Royal News, the channel where you get all your trending politics. In case it's your first time to listen into Royal News, press the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so that you can be fast to receive the news bulletins once we upload them. Until next time, JD Ishmaels.